Okay, here we go.
So, Jen, are you ready?
Uh-huh.
This is 110 LB, a rescue Cortana.
Yeah, Jen, before you start, this is like the climax of the game. Obviously, you've been captured, and now Master Chief is rescuing you, so...
Okay.
It's good to see you, Chief. I do know how to pick 'em.
Fans have been waiting 3 years for this moment where the Chief finally rescues Cortana. So
Okay.
all the fanboys across the world are going to be waiting.
Fanboys?
You do know what I mean, right?
I had to admit, I didn't exactly.
The only way to stop the flood is to stop...
I've been doing the voice of the AI character Cortana for 6 years now, from the Pillar of Autumn to the Portals of High Charity.
Don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it.
But the truth is, I'd never really gotten to know the fans we make the game for.
Claude Herrera.
Claude Herrera.
Where do I find him?
Within hours, I was on a plane heading east. My goal, to meet the fans I'd been hearing about. Why do they care so much? After 6 years and 3 games, it was time to find out.
Hi.
Hi, I'm looking for
I
Claude.
guess that would be me.
Fantastic. I'm Jen
Come on in.
from Bungie.
My search started in New York City. When it comes to Halo fans, Claude Herrera knows everyone. Modders and noobs. I'd heard about them all, but I'd never met them. I wasn't sure exactly what to expect, but I was about to get an introduction.
You have built a website that keeps everybody informed of what's going on.
There's a whole section on fan fiction, people writing stories based in the Halo universe. We have drawings people have done. There's a strategy guide that somebody's put together with all sorts of movies and tips.
So you're basically the conduit for the fans.
That's what I try to be.
That's awesome.
It's a bodysuit, and then she paints herself. There's a guy who painted his entire garage with Halo scenes. Just this week, somebody stopped by our forum to say they had met online playing Halo. They are now engaged, and they're going to have a Halo wedding. Somebody sent in a bunch of pictures of a real AR-5 they were building from Halo.
An AR-5, which
you know,
stands for?
Assault rifle.
Clearly, I had a lot to learn.
Andy the Killing Spree.
Are you going to take me up to this LAN party into the realm of dude?
These are the real fans, from the hardcore multiplayers to passionate campaigners.
You know who this is?
Yeah.
Hi!
We played last night until very, very late, and we started again this morning.
Is this normal? Is this how you...
This is what it's normally like.
I'm a virgin land goer. You see my mind being blown right now?
What makes a true Halo fan? Is it the ranking, the amount of forum postings, or the hours logged online? Miguel Chavez is one of the earliest Bungie fans. He's been bringing players together from around the world for years.
We've had gatherings here where people come from Sweden, from England, from Scotland.
The thing that you think is great about it is this kind of stuff.
Is this kind of stuff, yeah. The fact that you can be in the same room with someone, they can kill you, and instead of you just simply yelling at the TV, you can go right to them and elbow them.
This is overwhelming.
Yes, it is, it is.
It's the fans themselves that keeps me coming back all the time. It's the creations people come up with and the love that they show through their own creativity that makes me want to put up new posts every day.
According to Claude, there are more than 7 million fans out there. The game has even spawned 3 best-selling novels. I decided to start with the man who wrote the book, literally. The author of the Halo bestsellers, Eric Nyland. He also began as a fan himself.
I was working at Microsoft Games as a writer, and someone said, "Hey, Eric, you want to write for this new Halo game that's coming out soon?" I took a look at Halo, and it blew my mind, right? It was like the best video game ever. And so I said, yeah, sign me up for doing a Halo novel.
I also worked on Halo.
What did you do?
I'm a voice actor.
No way.
I voiced Cortana in Halo. Yes.
It's the stick it.
Bet
you can't stick it. Now I recognize your voice. Oh my God.
So my question to you, or what I'm interested in, is
You're famous.
So are you. How much are you influenced by what the fans want?
While we were writing the book, a lot of people were guessing, the latest one, what the plot would be, and eventually, most of them kind of pieced parts of it together. If you look in the forums, it was like someone had stolen my outline. They're this huge, collectively thinking organism. You know, if they ever got organized really well, I'd never have to write a novel. They'd just figure it all out.
Could they take over the world?
They probably could.
Some fans write about Halo. Some make their own art and movies. I had heard about Machinima, fans who create videos using actual game footage. Each month, hundreds of new ones are posted online. There are even entire clans devoted to movie making. So I traveled down to Texas to meet some guys who had turned this into a full-time career.
Action.
The men of Rooster Teeth and their Halo comedy, Red vs. Blue.
Everybody loves Red versus Blue.
Everybody loves Red versus
You
Blue?
know that?
I think there's a couple animators out there that aren't too fond of Red versus Blue. That's just my feeling. So.
Oh, really? Why?
Because we take their animations and do stupid stuff with them. Like, they spend hours making the Master Chief crouch in a realistic manner, and then we use it to make some obscene joke.
And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Good, work those hammies. How would you rate the humiliation factor?
Hi.
Another vital test of mission critical technology.
Can we stop now?
Why Halo?
Because we were playing it about 17 hours a day.
I think we were looking at the warthog and trying to figure out why they called it a warthog. We were like, why are we in a video game and just staring at this Jeep? Why aren't we killing each other?
I mean, it's kind of like anything. I mean, filmmakers who make stuff, they just make whatever their world is. Our world at the time was Halo.
Can I be in Red versus Blue?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Would you want to be in Red vs. Blue? Might be a step down, don't you think? You know, I auditioned for Cortana. One more core to go.
Nice.
Nice, like that?
You want to have a smackdown? One more core to go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's rough. See, that's why she got the part.
Wants, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I do have a certain knack for doing Cortana's voice. What I didn't realize is that I'd actually inspired fans to do their own creations. There have been hundreds of Halo-related songs posted, and as I was about to find out, some of them are even about my character.
Matt Cox!
Hey!
Hi!
Hi!
So you've written a song called, you've written many songs. One of them in particular is Death of Cortana?
Death of Cortana.
Which created a lot of buzz and got everybody really scared.
After reading the Eric Nyland books, and Cortana started to malfunction a little. It was like, wow, maybe they're kind of giving hints to what's going to happen with her. Kind of starts off a little slow,
Right.
kind of builds up to
the tragedy.
more
How
the
did she
media.
die, you think?
I think she's just so full of too much information and trying to process too much, she just eventually kind of implodes.
Okay.
Yeah. You have kind of a dialogue, you
Right.
know, with Cortana through the entire
your
game.
head.
So you've spent hours, you know, listening to her. So
Right. And what does she sound like?
just like a normal girl that you would just kind of talk with and be friends with.
Someone you'd hang out with.
Yeah.
Someone who'd come over to your house and hang out with you. And what kind of things does Cortana say?
You sound like her.
Do I? Does she say things like,
why did
yank me? Or...
It's ridiculous that I did not realize I was talking to Jen Taylor the entire time. All right, I'm fired. I am totally fired from Halo fandom of ever. So don't die.
I was
we don't
gonna
want
say,
to.
that's-
Is
I
it
was a little
freaking you out?
frightened.
Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. Red face.
Some fans, like Matt, enjoy Halo for the story. And some go pro.